This was kind of a, I guess you can say, a spontaneous, excuse me, type video that I wanted to make. And I didn't know how I was going to put it into words as far as, I guess you could say, context. But I knew who it was going to be geared towards. First, I would like to shout out a few black women who undoubtedly, deserve the support just all the way around. Those would be Nicole's View, Lisa Cabrera, True Royal Family, Char Willie, Kats. I think her numbers, the other parts of her name is 938. I'm not sure, I could be wrong. And Kendra D, who I just found out created a YouTube channel and uploaded 3 videos already. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to each of their channels down in the description. I don't know if Kats and Char really do any content videos, but I do know the other ladies do make content videos. The reason why I'm shouting them out in particular, and it's not me excluding anybody else because I may have forgotten who it was, it's because these women right here have proven that they will definitely go to bat into protecting their man and not throwing them under the bus because the world told them to. They will not, go against the grain to further try to push a narrative that black men or majority of black men ain't shit. And I'm going to pretty much display why. I'm going to start off with Nicole's View. She did an excellent job of covering the Bill Cosby trial as much as she possibly could, despite all the stuff that she was going through, because she was going through a lot for the last couple of weeks, more in her personal life due to unforeseen circumstances, which is probably why you don't see much content from her now, because she's getting everything out in order. But when everything came down to about Bill Cosby, she definitely stuck by it, and she went to the trial. She sat in, and she could literally give you a play-by-play of what she heard and what she saw. And she definitely was one of his hugest and biggest supporters. Lisa Cabrera, what else could I say about Lisa? She started off as just a mere subscriber of mine when I had my original channel. And I had said, you know what, Lisa? You send me a lot of stories about the opioid plague because you like what I have to say about it. But you know what? All these stories that you send to me, you can actually do yourself. You can actually create your channel and create a following just doing this. And one day she just stopped sending me videos and she took my advice and she ended up creating a following. Now a lot of people know who she is because she listened to what I had to say as far as taking her advice. And I'm so glad that she did that. And I'm so glad that she was able to create a following, where people admire her work and love to hear what she has to say. Despite YouTube getting rid of her main channel, she still has a backup one, and she also created an app. She also has a Black Junction account, so she's pretty much all over the place, but she's still grounded at the same time. Next, True Royal Family. True Royal Family was probably one of the original people that I came across, and probably was one of the first people I think I did a live stream with. I can't remember if she was the first one, but I do know she was one of the first. Love her content, especially when she goes in on these coons, especially David Clark. And this is another woman that loves her black man, especially since she's married to a black man and she has a son who is a grown black man. So she's always going to come to bat for them. And she worked in an environment where it was mostly men. So she kind of knows how the dynamic works without overstepping her boundaries, if that makes sense. So I definitely appreciate True Royal Family, and I did shout her out around the time of my birthday because I finally did get my True Royal Family shirt, which I do and heavily appreciate, and I have worn it, just so you know. Next, I said Char Willie. Now, some of you probably aren't familiar with her, but if you hang around the Angry Man channel a lot, she is one of the mods for his chats, and he did a very good job making her a mod because she's like the mother. She almost gives me like a motherly vibe where she's watching over and making sure that everything is in order, and if anything is out of order, she makes sure to get them out of there so everything can get back in sync and in line with everything that goes on. I've seen her, on Angry Man channel. I think that's how I got introduced to her. Then I've seen her on other channels as well. So while she doesn't create her own videos, she does make her presence be known, and you will know when she's there. Next would be Kats. Another one who I think, I don't know if she came to my channel or how she discovered my channel, but I think I found her too over at the Angry Man channel. And she's, it's like her, Kats, and Kendra, and I'm gonna talk about Kendra last, are like the trinity of the Angry Man channel. And those of you who are coming over from that channel know exactly what I mean when I say they're like a trinity. Like what one doesn't catch, the other will catch it. That one doesn't catch it, you know the third one will. Like they are just on it and catching everything. And that's what you need, because you can't, as a content creator, sometimes you can't catch everything. So you got to know who to put into place. And those three right there, I would definitely put in place right there. Like they would be like the three main pieces on a chessboard. And last but not least, Kendra, who I just found out had a YouTube channel, and I'm actually in the process of watching one of her videos right now. She just created the channel. Like I said, I will leave the link to all of their channels so you can go and check out their content. She's almost like the second in command with Char Willie. So like, if you know that Char Willie is like one who's not gonna take any shit from anybody, Kendra D is she's the same way. She's the exact same way. And like I said, I mentioned all these women because I like them all for different reasons, and I specify why I like them, but they all pretty much come down to one consistency, and that is they are definitely black first. They definitely are for their men, and they're also very low tolerant. And that is a quality that is needed not just amongst black women, but just as black people as a whole. But I wanted to like really talk about them. I wanted to just highlight them because I really do appreciate them. So now you can see why I use this picture of the Dora Milaje, because as we all know, that's the all-female army, or I could say guards that protect T'Challa, the Black Panther. So now you can kind of see where I was going with this. Now, these women that I mentioned, and I'm sure there are a few others out there, those are the ones that I would put on my front line. But that's really all I wanted to say. I hope they enjoyed it. I really do appreciate each and every one of these women for different reasons. Y'all make sure y'all go and show them some love. If they have a YouTube channel, make sure you go and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Show them some love down in the comments. I'll talk to y'all in the next one.